That scripture at the end of all things that here. Nope.
And hard today, huh?
End of all things. First Peter 1, or 1 Peter 4:7. Let's get it. Alright, Shalom. As always, want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash.
A double honor is to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there doing this work in all truth and sincerity. As Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai has created us to do, so you can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian. One of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMSDENVER camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua with another camp, New Year's Eve destruction, man. Going into 2026. So we gonna get right into it.
Peter 1 and 4?
1 Peter 4:7.
4 and 7?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got it. So this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer."
And man, what the first thing we'll start off with is what being sober, man. Making sure you're in spirit, making sure you locked into what's going on. That means what? You keeping up with the work you're supposed to be doing. Meaning, hey, making sure you're doing your videos, making sure you're doing your reading, making sure you're keeping up with the times and events. That's part of being sober, man. Not getting caught up in the wiles of this world. You see all the distractions that come with it, because the end is at hand. Yahushua is close. And 2026 could very well be the year where shit ramps up to another level. And you know what? It will ramp up to another level. You see?
Yeah.
Another level, we're about to enter it. So we have to be in that sober spirit, knowing to understanding what the will of the Most High is, that He's bringing America to its end. We're coming to the end of our captivity, man. And it's going to come with great persecution. It's going to come with turbulent times. But we have to go through all these things to be perfected. We're going to go through all these things so the Most High can be glorified by working miracles on our behalf. We got to keep that in mind as well. So as we lose these different comforts, because we're going to lose apartments, we're going to lose houses, we're going to lose cars, we're going to lose loved ones, and women might leave you, so forth and so on. Be sober in your spirit, knowing and understanding that this is a part of what we have to go through, man. You see? This is the journey into the kingdom of heaven through the straight gate. And it's the only way for the Israelites that believe, man.
I got one. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit." So yeah, this thing, the end of this thing, which we're coming down to the wire, right? We're in prophecy, we're in the last days, and this is it's better. The end of this place is better than the beginning of this place. You know, the beginning of this place still had us, you know, in captivity, slavery, oppression, and now we're coming down to the wire. We're coming down to the end of this thing, you know. And these people are in their spirit of mirth tonight, you know, because this is the end of the so-called New Year, right? But really, this is not we know through the Spirit, this is not even the New Year, you know. But it's going to be good when this place is through, because then we're going to actually keep the true New Year's, you know. The month of Abib, you know, which is during the time of spring.
like I said, man, better is the end of a thing. We're not in the spirit to prolong the captivity. We're in the spirit to hasten the end of this shit. You see, to be brought into all that the Most High swore He will bring us into, man. That's why we get so fervent and chanting this place down on the daily, sending up our prayers daily, sending up the curses daily. You see, because we know and understand what the Most High wants, and we're all for it. And we pray that just as we're fervent right now, you see, before all the hell and persecution comes, may we be in the same fervent, bold, and courageous spirit when we're in the midst of that fiery furnace as our righteous forefathers have been before us, man. Mm-hmm. Because we know and understand it. This is the way that the Most High set up for His sons to go. Mm-hmm. And the chief son, Yahweh Shai, He showed us this. We're following His example, being obedient unto death if that's what it calls for us, if that's the Most High's will. You see? So that's what we're doing with our minds and our spirits as we are in this time of grace, man. You see, getting our minds prepared for what's coming, because we're not taking this as a game, as a joke, as if this is another trend, another fad, or just something to be a part of, to be cute. We know and understand what this comes with. You see? And 2026 is going to be a year where things are going to be elevated, taken to another level. Because persecution is coming, as we see these 1948ers spin their anti-Sem rhetoric. What's the Stop Jewish Hate campaign? That's directed toward the men of the Lord, man. Because we're bringing up the truth of the scriptures. We're bringing up the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they want to hinder this word from coming out. And ultimately, what they really want to do is kill us, man. You see, so 2026 could very well be that year where shit is put into another gear, and they come down with the persecution. They come down with the hell, because we know and understand that we must go through Jacob's trouble. That's a part of it. But we know and understand that as we go through that, the Most High is going to work miracles on our behalf. That's what Jacob's trouble is for those who believe. You see? For the Most High to come through for us because of the faith that we have, and for His name to be magnified by the things that He does on our behalf in the form of miracles, in the form of sending angels to deliver us from certain situations. Do we not find these accounts written in the book of Acts? You see? Acts chapter 8. Second Acts is about to happen very soon, man. And it's all for the glorification of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So for all you Israelites thinking that these prophecies are going to stay stagnant, we're going to be here for another 25, 30 years, another 1,000 years, you out of your damn mind, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is moving this thing forward. You see? As He promised He would, as He delivers us from this final captivity from under Esau.
Something right away about Shah. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 1. Mm-hmm. Furthermore, then we beseech you, brethren, and exhort you by the Lord Yahweh Shai, that as ye have received of us how ye ought to walk and to please the Most High, so ye would abound more and more. For ye know what commandments we gave you by the Lord Yahweh Shai, for this is the will of the Most High, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication. All right, so at the end of the day, as the brothers are talking right now, you know, everything we're giving you is given to us by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, how to be separate, how to walk in the faith, you know, how to walk after the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know, abstaining from all uncleanness, man. All right, because this world, this government system, man, they push unclean on everybody, on all levels. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is calling us out of that. Let me jump to verse 7, Baruch Shah. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:7. For the Most High hath not called us unto uncleanness, but unto holiness. And, you know, as the brother's making the point, you know, as 2026 is going in, guess what? Things are going to ramp up. Things are going to get more difficult for us. Why? Because it's a clash between good and evil. And Esau is really seeing that his time is very short, man. So he's going to do everything possible to try to do away with the prophets, man.
It's Revelation 12:12, and it reads, Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this is the time we're coming into, or hey, it's gonna ramp up. Like we said, we see all these orchestrated events that they're putting at the forefront of the mainstream media. All this is being done so they can be justified and bring before wicked laws and legislation, so he can be justified in coming against the men of the Lord, because he sees that he has but a short time. Esau knows that he doesn't have much time left, man. And we're gonna constantly remind him of this as we go into these prophecies, as we make these videos, as we go into highways and byways. We're gonna constantly tell him what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is about to bring upon him. You see, and as he sees these dark days approaching, he's gonna come with more and more wrath. You see that? That's what's about to happen in 2026. Could very well be that year, whether it be the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, or the end of the year. Shit is gonna ramp up. You see? It's about to go to another level, man. And this is what's needed to happen, because what? Prophecy has to move forward. I don't understand what you Israelites are thinking when you're going into these scriptures as you read these words. They're meant to be fulfilled. They're meant to come to pass. Because the Most High is going to be found what? Faithful and true, man. Y'all really don't get what's going on. You see? Y'all really don't get it. All of you who are talking about ain't no Jacob's trouble this and we don't have to go through that. Yes, we do. Jacob's trouble is set up for a reason. You see? So the Most High can be magnified. Just like it was when he brought us out of Egypt, man. We had to be put in that crazy situation so the Most High can work miracles on our behalf, so his name can be known in the earth. It's about to be done on an even greater level here in this last captivity, man. You see? Yes,
God, so this is Exodus chapter 14. I'm gonna start at verse 11. Matter of fact, verse 10. So this is Exodus 14, verse 10. It says, and when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them. And they were sore afraid.
And this is us what? Being delivered from Egypt, man. The first Exodus. And Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah was with us then. And he's with his elect now, man. These are things that are not just written just to be written on a page. These are not just stories, man. These are accounts that we actually went through as a people. You see? You got it.
And the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them. And they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So the modern day Egyptians will be the Edomites. They're going to come after us just like the ancient Egyptians did. Verse 11, it says, and they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, thou hast taken us away to die in the wilderness. Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
So we can't be in that spirit, man. That's the spirit of the 2/3. Afraid of what's coming. We are embracing everything the Most High said must be. Because how can we get the kingdom if we don't? We have to embrace every single thing the Most High said will be. Ain't no way around it. You see that? Yahweh Shah understood that. And he saw it through. And we're supposed to be following after his example, man. But as we can see, a lot of guys don't want to do that. That's why they're selling out, taking a bag, changing the doctrine. You see that? They don't want to go through the straight gate. Because they don't want the suffering that comes with it, man. We're embracing all of it because we're looking to be co-heirs with Yahweh Shai. You see, for eternity, man. That's what we're looking for. We have a bigger vision than a motherfucking FRN bag. Or getting some favor in the sight of Esau. We don't give a fuck about the Edomites, man. Or how they feel about us, or them being offended because we're bringing up the truth. To hell with these damn Edomites, man. These motherfuckers are going into slavery under us. Their rulership has run its course. They're a part of the Most High's vision of the statue of Nebuchadnezzar. They're a part of the beast that came up out of the earth, and it's time for them to fall, man. Yep. And the Most High promised us the victory through faith in Yahweh Shai. That's how we're moving forward. We're not turning back and side with the fucking enemy because you afraid. Nigga. Trust in the Lord, man. He had us then. He's gonna have us now.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, it says, for it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And we're coming into a time of the wilderness too, man. The time of the Jacob's trouble. We're not going to have the comforts that we have now. We're going to have a lot of our people that ain't rooted in the faith turning coat, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's already happened.
Looking back.
It's already happened. And it ain't nothing even happened yet.
The scripture says that it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye, than a rich man.
God.
It talks about that because, there's only so much that you could put on a camel, that, a rich man's going to want to sit there and take everything. I can't leave this behind. I can't, if you're too far worried in this world, you really don't want to leave shit behind.
Yeah, you're part of the world. You're not walking in the spirit. You're carnal.
Yep. So we got to be in that mindset of, as the brother's saying, don't worry about having shit. It's all gonna be fucking gone anyways.
That's right.
Nuclear destruction. Hey, that's gonna burn everything up here. So why are you worried about the physical stuff here?
And it's not the point that you can't have nothing. It's the point to where you're making that your end all be all. That's the point. You're making it your end all be all because you feel like this is your rest. There's nothing wrong with having anything, but you have to be in the spirit to know that we're just pilgrims, like it tells you in the book of 2nd Ezra, man. You see? Be as pilgrims on the earth. Ready to leave all this shit behind. Whatever you have is as if you don't have it. Whether that be possessions, cars, houses, women, if you got a business, all this shit has been left behind because we're moving on to something else. Your jewelry collection, your wardrobe, whatever it may be, that has you cleaving up to this place, all this shit has been left behind. Now, is it wicked for you to have those things? No. You see, but when it comes to you trying to cleave onto that instead of cleaving onto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that's the problem. Yep. You see?
But like to the brother's point, having all that stuff, it could make you feel some type of way. Like Yahushua, he spoke on that to that one rich man. He told him he had to give up all his things, and the scripture says it grieved him.
Because his spirit wasn't right. He wasn't
exactly.
ready to leave behind.
So
that shit don't really make you.
That shit don't make you.
What really makes you a man is your faith and integrity in the doctrine and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
Because bros have things. Bros have nice houses, nice cars, nice clothes, and everything, bro. But we know it's something better coming. Yeah. We have the vision of the kingdom. We're not just living as bums and destitute, all this other shit. We have different things that we've acquired in this world, but we're not in the mode to just
acquire,
keep all this to try to take. Yeah. No, bro. We're going into something where we won't even. All this shit's gonna be a fucking thing of the past. That's the thing. You have to have your spirit tuned to the point to where all this shit I'm leaving it behind because what I'm getting 100-fold in the kingdom.
Well, we've also had conversations where we're like, if we wanted to do this, yeah, we could easily do these things, But we're in a different spirit. Our mindset, our focus, our priority is on this truth, So with that being said, we don't. We're not like these people in the world that are still trying to go get a degree and still try to.
Their whole thing is Babylon.
What they think is gonna give them so-called success, In Joshua, the first chapter, it tells you the true success is having this knowledge.
Get that in Proverbs, where there's no vision, the people perish, and that's the majority of our people. They don't. The Most High haven't blessed them with faith. He only blessed them that be able to see Babylon. They can't see no further than this. That's why you have guys, even like General Yohana, talking about we need 15% of the country where we can have our own black laws and black businesses and we'll no, bro. That's a guy that don't want to leave this place. Or Nate, 30, 45 years from now,
you got it up?
Yeah,
I got it.
That like another 45 years because what you have all these visions because you really don't see the kingdom of heaven coming, or another 1,000 years you don't see the kingdom of heaven coming. It don't matter what the fuck we get. We not looking at shit like that. You see? And that's what all the brothers say. We're not looking to be on that type of level.
Yep.
But does that make you wicked for having things? No.
God.
Cause like some bros they good, but they stay in the spirit of what? Serving the Most High and ready to leave all this shit behind in a moment's notice if that's what it comes to, man. And that's what it will come to.
You're not gonna have your job, right before you get into the chariot. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
You're gonna lose all this shit, man.
Hey, I won't be making the work tomorrow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? typing a fucking message to the damn job because I won't be able to make it to work tomorrow because
the missiles are coming home.
Bro, bro, most of us about to get fired from my job soon.
Yeah.
God.
Because of what? Because of our service to the Most High, man. You got that vision?
Come. This is Proverbs 29 and 18. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
And that's the problem with the majority of our people. They're completely blinded by the material shit up on the Esau, by the bag, and everything that it comes with. Well, we've been giving them the understanding of what the Most High has in store for us that expected in. Isaiah 64 and 4 tells us that the condition that the Most High is prepared to bring us into through his son Yahushua can't even be comprehended. You can't even put words to it because it's never been seen before. It's a completely different type of existence that is going to make Esau's little whatever look like dog shit. Even the Babylonians, they were the head of gold, and the kingdom of heaven is going to make their shit look like dog shit. It's going to be dirt compared to what we're going to be brought into, man. And that's the vision that we have because we truly see it and believe it. You know what I'm saying?
And even though our vision is limited, we still have that vision. Because what we're about to come into is, like his brother was saying, far beyond that we can comprehend,
Like, bro, we want the hundredfold, no matter what we get on the side. Like we always say, you want to go get a new car, go get a new car. Want to go get a new spot, go get a new spot. Get a new job, get a new job. But hey, the first thing is what? Serving the Most High. As long as it's not interfering with you doing what you need to do for the Lord, you good.
That's right.
It tells you that in Ecclesiastes, man. You see, whatever you're doing that's lawful, do it. But if it's going to start taking your time and attention away from the Most High, now you fucking up.
Well, it even talks about in the Apocrypha, if you're working too much and it take you away from...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, we know what it is, man. You see that? Just like old boy talking about he gonna take 3 weeks off from doing the work. No, bro, you could have did all that and still did the work. First and foremost. That's an excuse for a dude that don't have the vision. Because when we read about this right here in Matthew 19 and 27, it says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Bro, what Yahushua telling us, there's nothing that you will acquire on this side trumps that, man. You see? Nothing that you will acquire on this side trumps this. Sitting in rulership with Yahushua, having dominion over the entirety of the earth and everything in it. But you gonna give that away to fucking keep working the job, to keep working up on a fucking Edomite boss? Man, no, bro. We are being delivered out of this shit. You see this? We're coming into rulership as the Most High set it up for us to enter into. That's our lot. The king, we are the kings of the earth. As the Most High has told our forefathers, man. Kings shall come out of thy bowels. That's what we are, and that's what we're being brought into. Nothing. If you are letting some carnal shit on the side pull you away from serving Yahweh Shai, you weren't worthy, man. This was meant for you. You weren't able to separate your spirit. This was meant for you.
Oh, he's working. Okay.
You weren't able to separate. You didn't really believe, and this is why we see guys taking the bag. Now they done changed their whole shit from Genesis to some other ministries type shit.
TGC or something like
Bro.
that. Yeah.
It's clear that you've been bought off. Because what you didn't have the vision. You never really believed. You see?
I got it. Well, we were just talking about working too much sometimes. That'll take you away from this.
Let me finish this,
Okay.
bro. Matthew 19:29 it says, everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. This is what we're telling you, man. What Yahweh has prepared for us to come into, it trumps everything that you're a part of in this world, man. You can't lose sight of that. You see? And that's what Jake is doing, because they feel like if they could just, you know, what's up? It's not working?
Nah, that's weird. It's not done that before.
Kill it. It is what it is, but we got it on the main page. It's all good. So Jake really feeling like what Esau has to offer is something better than what the Most High has to offer, man. It is not. You see? And how about Shemiah Shai? He's gonna make us prove that we really want it, just like he did with Yahweh Shai, man. You see? And we gotta want it. Don't nothing come before this, man. And brothers we've already had to make sacrifices. You see? When they tried to get in the way of us serving Yahweh Shemiah Shai. And we're planning to make even bigger sacrifices when that time comes, man. And may the Most High allow us to do it with great fervency and boldness and bravery and courage, man. Because that's what it's going to take. You see?
Got something real quick. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting at verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. So we got to be strong, man, in these last days, spiritually speaking. It says, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach.
So you got to endure, man, whatever's coming our way. That's what you need to be praying for. If you believe that Jacob's trouble is coming, as we know it's going to come, you need to be praying to the Most High to give you the spirit to embrace everything that's about to come your way. That's the spirit you need to be in. Whatever I need to go through, I pray. Whatever you have set for me to go through, I pray that you give me the spirit to embrace it and endure it. Because what, you ain't no getting around it. It's already set. Every brother is about to go through their own personal straight gate. It's the same path, but it's every path is custom to every brother. It's the same path, but it's custom to every brother to go through. Yahweh Shai's straight gate ain't our straight gate. My straight gate ain't this brother's straight gate, but it's still the straight gate. So we have to endure whatever's coming our way. As it says, bro? What does it say?
It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach.
So we have to endure that hardness as a soldier, man. Knowing and understanding. And what our chief went through. Who suffered more than Yahweh Shai suffered? No one. And where is he now? In his glory. Because he finished his gate. He went through his straight gate. Now it's time for us to come into ours.
And when you watch those war movies and you see all the men in the trenches, you see certain areas that seems like there's not a lot of action. Then you see in other areas where there's a lot of action. But guess what? You're all on that line. You're in the trenches together. So, you know, you're still walking, as the brother say, in that straight gate. You know what I'm saying?
You go down 30 feet like a whole different world. Like, God, they're dropping grenades, tanks coming over here. There's somebody over here, he just over here in his little nest, sniping, ain't really got nothing going on. But he's still in hell. He's still in the fight.
Yep.
It's different.
Still
it's
in the
different
battle.
for everybody. It's still the straight gate, and we all must go through it, man.
Con.
You see? What you got?
Just going into what we were talking about earlier, but in that straight gate is the thing about it. We all got to find a balance in it too, right? Because everything we do, it has to be in balance. Like we're talking about, our priority has to be this ministry, this truth. So if you're off balance, and you're doing too much of whatever it is, then it's not good if it's taking you away from what you're laboring in this ministry. This is Ecclesiastes 38. It says, or actually 38 and 24. It says, "The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise." So it's actually good to have some downtime, so you can study, so you can read, so you can do your lessons.
And it goes into having a simple life, not trying to do too much. You see?
Balancing it out,
But like I said, it ain't that bro's gonna be sitting around for 3-4 hours just reading. You see? But you have to make sure you're making time for the Lord, man.
God.
You see that?
Because even our elders, what do they say? I always hear Elder Apostle Tahar say, "Man, I feel like I don't do enough if in this ministry, in this truth."
Well, it tells you you can never do enough.
God.
There's not it don't matter how many videos we do, we still can't do enough to uplift and magnify Yahweh or Yahweh Shai the way they need to be magnified, man.
Yep.
All we can do is what we can do.
Yeah, and it's gotta bother you though if you miss a video. Okay, it ain't the end of the world.
But still,
maybe the next day you might do 2 videos.
It's their diligence.
Yeah.
Give diligence to make that call and election sure.
Because if you don't do like, fuck, I ain't doing a video today. You know what I'm saying? They go pray to the Lord, and you go sleep that night, you still be kind of like, fuck, I ain't doing a video.
And that's that straight gate we've been talking about.
Hey, Lord, please, Baba, should I put it on my spirit tonight to have me say what I need to say? And then you get up the next day, you got free time. So
or even like the other night, I think it was like 2 nights ago, I hadn't done a video. I usually do my videos before my late work shift, and I didn't do it. And then when I got home, I was planning on doing it, and I was like, man, I was so tired. I ended up just going to sleep. But guess what? When I woke up the next morning, my whole spirit was different. I was energized. I felt good. The lesson came out nice.
That's how it be. That's how it be. Because you had that like, fuck, please, Lord. Just let me, you know what I'm saying? Just give me what I need to have. What I need to say tomorrow. And you get up.
You feel better in your spirit. You get that lesson done, and especially when you get them done early. You're like, you feel good. You start the day right.
You're doing a video, and as you're doing the video, another topic for another video. You be doing this.
Now you're ahead of the game.
Now you're talking about. You're like, well, you know what? That's another video. I might do that video next. You finish that video. You're like, fuck it. Let's go into another one. Now you got 2 videos for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit we're in, man. Because we're here to do what? Serve the Lord, bro. We're here to do the work. Don't nothing get in front of that, bro. You can have a decent paying job, but guess what? That don't come before serving the Lord. This dude was tripping. I'm gonna take 3 weeks off to not do nothing.
Yeah,
bro. That shit don't even
Brother,
to
study.
If you take 2, even 1 week, take 1 week off, then that should vex you.
That should even be a fucking.
No, the thing is, it say you miss a couple of days and not do the video. It's not even you planning on doing that. That shit fucks with you in your mind when you really want to be diligent to Yahweh Shemi Shai.
Yep, that's why. Let me keep reading this, because you gotta always balance this thing out of ours. In verse 25 it says, "How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the goad?" And
that's to those who are fully engulfed in this world.
Yep.
When you look at guys like who can I say? Oh shit, Hakar Hassad. They hold things to have so nice in the whip, have multiple wives. Now bros got multiple wives. All right, cool. As long as they take you from doing the work of the Lord. But them guys, they can't get no wisdom because they fully gone in this world.
Yep.
A Jay-Z fully gone in the world. He's not gonna get no wisdom.
Right. He's not gonna be out in the camp.
He ain't coming to get the parables. He ain't gonna sit at the feet of the apostles.
That's what it says in here too.
I know. This one you got.
But in that it says, "And he that glorieth in the goad." The goad is that whipping stick, or when they're on the plowing, or they whip the ox. It says that driveth oxen and is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks. So all he want to do is talk about his whatever his distraction is. You know what I'm saying?
I just married this other chick, boy. Her dad just gave me 55 acres of. And I gotta make sure I gotta get the land right. Well, that goes into the parable about them being been to the marriage, but they made an excuse.
Oh
know?
yeah, they. Yep.
That's
Go
what old boy did. He was been to the marriage. He made an excuse to have a 3-week break to not do nothing. But that's nah, bro. We can't be in that spirit, especially now. You see, we can't do that shit now, man. We have to be on point of doing this work every day. If the Most High give you that spirit to do so, you see, you got it, bro.
I'm gonna read one more, and then I'm gonna jump down.
Right.
But it says here, he giveth his mind to make furrows, and is diligent to give the kind fodder. So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and grave seals, and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to counterfeit imagery, and watch to finish a work.
So yeah, man,
Right.
this
Balance it out, like don't overtake.
and
be
it all-
overtaken.
and it all goes back to making that bag, man. Trying to go beyond your means with the bag.
God.
Whatever the Most High gives you, if it's a decent paying, a higher paying job, all right, cool. But that if He gives that to you, He knows that you can take care of that.
Mm.
And then if it's too much you have to see, that is too much. You be like, you know what? I can't focus on the Lord like this. Let me take a step back from this job so I can make sure I'm focusing on what I need to do for the Lord, man. That's what your life revolves around serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Not Esau's system, not Esau's
we took jobs
workforce.
to serve the Most High proficiently. We done took jobs that center around us being able to make it to camp at a certain time, or making sure it aligns with us doing the work for the Lord, man.
Yep.
You see,
Or when you're looking for a gig, you got to consider that every time.
Can you work on Saturday? No. Can't do that. Nope, can't do that.
Yep, I had it too where Elam, I had established that right from the jump. I said, hey, look, I can't work this day.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a month passed, and he's like over there trying to persuade me, like, hey, can I get you to come in? And he, his words, like, Jesus will forgive you, man. And he know that I do ministry. I just told him I do church.
Yeah.
And he was like, Jesus will.
See, that's the standard. That's that weak ass standard of Jesus. You can just do whatever you want to do and think it's okay. Nah, when we serving the Lord, man, it comes with a stricter standard, man. And that's a part of the strict. That's what we're in. That's what we're being obedient to, man.
Yep.
Because that comes first. The Most High comes first.
Yep. And the thing is I was firm. I said, no, I told you this is not negotiable. I can't work these days. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But anyway, this is verse 31. I just got a couple more here. Ecclesiastes 38 and 31, because it goes through a whole list of different type of labors. Mm-hmm. It says, all these trust to their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. And then I'm going to jump down to the point here you were saying.
Because all people really feel like the bag is the end all be all. See, the time we're coming into, you're about to find out that the bag has never been the end all be all. The relationship that's being cultivated with Yahweh through Yahweh Shah is the only thing that really matters.
Yeah.
Because when all this shit collapses, when they come with this mark of the beast, as we know they're coming with, as they put this 6G online, you see that? The bag is gonna go digital. You're gonna have to get the mark.
Yep.
And they could bring the beast system into full fruition this year, man.
This year.
We looking for it, man.
Yeah.
He gotta move, man.
He got to, because what? The Most High said he would. So when that comes, especially knowing and understanding the judgment that it comes with, what's gonna be the most valuable thing? How much money you've made as you put the Most High on the back burner, or your relationship that you've been building with the Most High as you put him at the forefront of your life to serve him and be obedient with him. You see that? Or be obedient to him. You see? That's going to be the only thing that matters. It tells you that in Zephaniah 1. That your gold and your riches ain't going to be able to save you in the day of the Most High's wrath, man. And that's what the majority of our people are about to find out. Because they are, boy, if I could just get $150 million and do what? Still be a nigga. Still be wicked. $150 million, niggas just continue to eat seafood boils and all manner of abomination, commit all manner of wickedness, get yourself in more trouble with the Most High. You see?
And I was meditating because I'm like in that King Solomon spirit where he came to that conclusion that all this is vanity, man.
All this shit matters, bro.
Because, bro, I started thinking about, because, you know, you brothers, I mean, me personally, I've had wives, right? We've all experienced that. We've experienced children. And then, like, to become in this ministry, you'd be like, you know what? Even all those women, all those wives, they were kind of, what was it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, the relationships you had with certain women, even your children, because I got adult children. It's like, yeah, you love them, but at the end of the day, if they don't believe this in this ministry, in this truth, even their vanity, you know? So really, this place ain't got shit for us. All the things we thought was important, all the things we used to work toward, the only
thing that's important is
the only thing profitable.
The only thing that's important is Yahushua coming back to save us and bringing us into complete righteousness, into perfection, into the second covenant. That's the most important thing. And then it won't be vanity no more, because now we'll be perfect and get to enjoy the fullness of it.
Yep.
You see, y'all out here trying to fucking get this corruptible crown in the fucking wicked earthly body, man. Which is keeping you at odds with the Most High. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be in the mode of amending or fixing our relationship with the Most High, man. You see?
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 2, and I'll read verse 3 again, I'll read verse 4. It says, 2 Timothy 2 verse 3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Mm-hmm. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Now, does the Most High just want you to be sitting around being a bum and not doing nothing? No. What it means to be entangled with this place is being what? Fully engulfed in it. Mm-hmm. Well, this is all that you see. You see? This is all that you just Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. No, man. The Most High has called us to do this work. He's called us to preach this word. You see that?
Yeah.
We all have to work because we all, for now anyway. You see that? But the time is going to come when all this shit is going to be gone. But we don't get so entangled in this place that we forget what the main thing is.
Just like tonight, look at us.
War. It says that, man, that word entangled it not, in this life, right? Mm-hmm. Well, this is a spiritual war. Mm-hmm. So we got to be spiritual about everything and understand the spiritual aspects of our reality and not this false reality.
Because this shit, this is not real. This is just a means to an end. These things that we have is all a means to an end, and it's going away very soon. You see, it's all going away. Everything, and the only way you're gonna be able to keep it is what? Getting that mark of the beast. And though none of us plan to do that shit. Mm-hmm. A lot of so look, and then understanding and knowing that Yahushua is the one that's gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. You're going to go and take a break and put the work on the back burner, knowing, come on, man. Yeah. That just goes that your vision wasn't right. Your spirit wasn't right. Yeah. If you thinking that way, you see, should have been in the mode of, if this job is going to take me from doing the work, maybe I don't need to have this job.
Or anything for that matter, a woman or
whatever it may be.
Anything, children.
Especially now, man, the time we're in, man, we're at the end of this thing, man. For you to get entangled and pulled away from the most important thing at this point in time, that's a bad thing.
And that goes into being disciplined too. Because you got to be able to put your motherfucking foot down, you know what I'm saying? And know and understand what it is. Don't nothing come before this. That's why you got to be able to, you brothers who got wives, you got to be in the mode to check your woman when she trying to get out of pocket and have you do some shit other than what the spirit is calling for. You got to check that shit. Even when it comes to your children, you got to check that shit. Family, you got to check all that shit because what? Don't nothing come before serving the Lord.
That's why a lot of dudes fall out because they don't know how to check themselves first.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
It says, let no man take thy crown, man. That includes yourself, your woman, your children. You know what I'm saying? Let nobody.
You don't never want to do nothing. You don't never, man. So look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm saying I got to be kept. Point blank period. She want to leave? Let her go. What Larry June say? If she want to leave, I'ma let that bitch go. Because she don't come before this. And that'll be you forsaking a woman on behalf of Yahushua. Guess what he gonna do? Give you 100-fold. That's how we look at everything. You see? Yeah. That's the mindset we're gonna have to take into this next year, man. Because
And then look at that situation to give you a spiritual boost and say, how many times have I done that in my past lives?
And call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua for the spirit to even do that.
Yup.
Because a lot of dudes don't even have the spirit to do that.
Hey, but also
I can't make it. Man, the wife said.
No,
Yeah,
marriage is online.
if I go out there, I can't. I don't have a home if I go to camp.
Man, yeah, I know, man. Can we do camp on Mondays? Cause my wife do want to go downtown on Saturday. You know, man, get the fuck out of here.
And we're like the brother saying, we're late in the game now. Like, really, I'm pretty sure the GMS camps all over, everywhere in the planet, we don't have to deal with that type of bullshit.
Well, you got new brothers coming in.
We got new brothers in, but if they're not of the elect, they're going to be sifted out right away.
So you got new listeners coming in every day, man. So that's how we attack this thing. We do this for the bros that are just coming across this, and they need to be trained up in what they need to, in the spirit they need to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because they might have been following the weak ass IUIC camp or weak ass ISUPK camp.
Or just coming out of that.
Out of the world.
Yup.
Coming out of that weak ass Christianity, talking about
That's what I
happy
was
wife,
gonna
happy
say.
life type of shit. So they got to be put up on game just like we were, We ain't finished teaching. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're seasoned, we got younger brothers and sisters coming in that need to be guided in the right way. So that we got to be in the mode to be able to go back to the basics and goddamn
keep going.
Yeah, and then it refines them and it refines us because what? We're going back into things. Oh, you know what? You do say that.
Yep, and learning how to oversee and rule things.
Look.
Let me finish this
Hold on, real quick. I got this in the NLT real quick. That same verse, 2 Timothy 2 and verse 4 in the NLT, it says, "Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for they cannot please the officer who enlisted them." And we've been enlisted into this spiritual battle, man.
The first time we heard it, and then when we came to the province, it was time for us to cross the line. You see, when we came to the line, that was us being enlisted, man. Hey, all y'all who on the comic board, guess what? You're marked too.
Active duty.
Active duty. Ain't no damn reserves. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what the reserves do? Fucking
on call. You're an on-call Israelite.
Come to the formation, goddamn belly sticking out past his feet. You got it, bro.
Yeah, donut sprinkles on his face.
God.
Come on, like fucking come to like fresh out Krispy Kreme donuts and shit. Then we've been here all year. Then you the weekend. Right. Yeah, bro. What else you got?
This will tie in with what you just said, so that's good you brought that out. This is Ecclesiastes 38 and 33, and this is going into the same thing about men being entangled in other affairs, right? Mm-hmm. And it says, those men, speaking of those men that are entangled in other affairs that are distracting them from this truth, this ministry, it says, this is Ecclesiastes 38:33, they shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit high in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment.
Because they ain't got the time to pour into it because they get caught up in the affairs of this world.
Yep.
We're constantly in the scriptures, man. We're constantly doing videos. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all have jobs and different things that we have to take care of in our daily life. But guess what? The main work is the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. We're making sure we're getting that done more often than not, man. Mm-hmm. We're not playing when it comes to that. Like we were just saying earlier, when we miss a day of doing a video, it makes us feel some type of way because we know and understand what the mission is, what the job is, what we've been called into. You see that? You got it.
Yeah, and like the brother had read that one again about the officer. And I forgot how you worded it, but read that again, Baba Gishah.
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 4 in the New Living Translation, the NLT. It says, "Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for they cannot please the officer who enlisted them."
Like Yahweh Bashim Yahushai enlisted us, called us. We were all called, right?
Yep.
So you're not going to please Yahweh Bashim Yahushai if you're putting this on the back burner.
As a soldier, we don't have no fucking 5-year, 10-year, 20-year plan. That's the mindset of a civilian. That's the mindset of a motherfucker that don't see Babylon ending for the next 500 years.
God,
That's to death.
That's the mind of these motherfuckers who out here in the cities tonight talking about some damn Happy New Year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A New Year resolution My 2026 about to be lit, nigga. In 2020, yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be
Could be
lit.
lit, but not in the way you're
But
thinking.
not the way it's gonna be prophetically, it's gonna be lit. You
God.
see? And that's what we're getting our mind for. Even though we have these different things that we have to do in the world, we're not focused on that, man. Our focus is on the what? The true vision.
Yep.
You see what's really going on in the world, man, as we see these prophecies come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
There's more on that, Shabbat.
God.
Right.
So yeah, going into those men who are entangled in the world, distracted by the world, it says they cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. So you know that if you're entangled with the world, you know that spirit could be taken away from you. You know, how are you going to break down a parable? How are you going to break down the scriptures?
Ain't been
And
studying,
you're not
ain't
studying,
been reading,
you're not
ain't been doing
diligent.
no videos, ain't been
You're not
praying,
watching videos. Yeah.
ain't praying for the end to come, ain't putting no curses up, ain't praying for the Most High's will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. So guess what? Ain't nothing gonna be given to you.
You be found a fool if you're in that spirit of you stop studying, but you still trying to just fake it to make it, right? You can't break down, or one of the elders watches your video and you're breaking it down all wrong. You know. Let me read this last verse. It says, "But they will maintain the state of the world, and all their desire is in the work of their craft."
Commoners. That's all it is. We're not
Civilians,
commoners,
like
man.
that was it.
What you got?
I got this right away, Baba Shah. It's still tying in. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 9. A man that hath travailed knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath travailed is full of prudence. When I travailed, I saw many things, and I understood more. Then I can express. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
And the experience comes from what? Doing things in the world. And you have to be out here moving about to be able to gain the knowledge to judge. And when you see something, oh, that's wicked, that shouldn't be doing nothing. That shouldn't be happening. Or they shouldn't be doing that. That comes with living with the truth, man. And then as you go through your personal trials and tribulations, you gain more experience that way. Yep. You see? Some that you might be falling short in, it might keep happening until you what? Figure out how to overcome it. You see that? That's a constant thing that we're going through in this truth, day to day.
Yep. And I was watching Apostle Ramlab earlier, and he brought up that word experience. They were going in on it. It means to try out. You know, to literally, you trying it out. You've done that. You've been there, done that. And that's going to help you.
You have to be exercised. You have to be experienced, man. You see that? And that's a part of the walk. Mm-hmm. That's a part of the straight gate. Because that's what we've been going ever since we've come to, brought to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We've been going through different experiences, man, getting us prepared for the final test. You see that? For the time of Jacob's trouble. The Most High might have you a little bit short on something that you need to pay for, then you set up a prayer, and then it comes through. You see? Or whatever situation you might have found yourself in, and it was a test or an experience that you had to go through to build up your faith and your trust and your belief with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So when he comes through for you in the clutch, like, oh man, the Most High got me, man. At the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The water. You see? So now, when we are thrown into this burning fiery furnace and the training wheels are taken off, we know what to do. Our experiences have taught us to do what? Trust in the Lord. Fear the Lord. Believe. Have faith. So when all these different crazy situations are upon us, we won't be in the mode to tuck tail and run away. Yeah. We'll be in the spirit. We'll be in the spirit from all the experiences that we've gained from the time we come up into the truth until all hell is breaking loose to do what? To cleave unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That's what everything that we're going through is about. And so that means we have to be put in uncomfortable situations. It ain't always going to be what you want it to be all the time. Now, when the Most High throw you a bone, yeah. You see? But more often than not, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tried. You're going to be with a trial is gold in the fire. You see?
Yep.
That's a must. Because if you ain't going through that, how are you going to be able to withstand the maximum temperature of this furnace that the Most High is about to turn up? If you ain't going through nothing. If when you go through something, you want to cower and run away from it and not embrace it. And this is what a lot of Israelites are about to find when we come into the time of Jacob's trouble, because they're talking about what? Ain't no tribulation coming. That lets us know that you really don't believe in what's going on. You don't believe that you're under the curses. That lets us know that you ain't really going through no hell. And what does the scripture say about those who are not being chastened by the Most High?
You unleavened.
You see? You're a bastard and not a son. Because everyone that has come to Yahweh, guess what? We catching hell, man. In some shape, form, or fashion. Whether that be mental, physical, financial. You see, whatever it may be. We catching some type of hell.
Or all of them all mixed together in one.
that happens. That happens sometimes.
That burden is, man. That burden.
That happens sometimes, man.
I wish I had that burden, you know.
But that all goes to the experiences that we need. Read that last part about those who fear.
It says, Sirach 34 verse 14, it says, whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
Because what? And that fear goes into it. That also goes into the experience, man. When you're faced with certain situations, you might be fucking with a chick, and she'll tell you, "Oh, now I got a man." You'll fear the Lord, like, "Nah, I can't mess with her." You know, the Most High sees that, and He'll boost your faith. He'll boost your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Your conscience is made more pure with Him through these certain situations that we find ourselves in this wicked ass place known as Babylon, man. So all that, you see, it is going to be beneficial for us as we come into the fullness of the straight gate. The fucking bag, it really is not going to matter after a certain period, man. It's going to be what we've done to be pleasing in the sight of the Most High for all this time, man. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
Going on, verse 15. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth he look, and who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. Mm-hmm. He is their mighty protection, a strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon.
So how do you prove that you love the Most High, man? By doing what He said to do. You see, and Yahushua was the chief example of that. That's what makes us pleasing in the sight of the Most High, by being obedient to what He told us through His Son Yahushua. So as we walk in that faith, as we walk in that trust, that belief, that boldness, you see, that's going to cause us to move in a different spirit than everybody else. Because what? Now we have a clean conscience that we've done what the Most High says to do. So now we're looking for what to happen? We're looking for protection. We're looking for refuge. We're looking for defense. We're looking for miracles. You see that? That's what we're doing in this time of grace, man. In hopes to be found worthy by the Most High when it's all said and done. You got some more?
God. Finishing off verse 16 in Sirach 34, it says, He is the mighty protection, a strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling.
He got you. You see? All because what? You feared Him. You put Him first. You did what He told you to do. You were obedient to His will. You see? What does it say? The Most High requires obedience rather than sacrifice. That's what the Most High wants, man. You giving up your life on this side to serve Him. Does that mean you're going to be out here living in the streets and destitute, eat out of the trash can? No. Daily bread. And the Most High gives some bros more bigger portions than others, but we still got all that we need. You see? To continue to do what the Most High asked us to do in serving Him, man. So that comes with major benefits. Well, it tells you in Psalm 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him, man. And that's what we're hoping to have, because as we come until the final seconds of this man's kingdom, shit is gonna turn up beyond anything that we've ever seen or experienced before, man. And we want to make sure that we're in good standing with Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah when that time comes. Because that's going to be the only way to escape. Everybody that's talking about they hoarding this and they got bunkers that and all this ammunition they got and all these guns they got, all this food they got stored up. Ain't none of that shit going to matter if the Most High ain't with you, man. Now, how do you make sure the Most High is with you? I mean, well, shit, it really ain't up to you. You have to be preordained. You have to be on the elect. You see? But it also tells us that what? Through the foolishness of preaching, it pleased the Most High to save them that believe. And that's why we do what we do, man, because we truly believe. You got it?
Verse 17, it reads, He raiseth up the soul, enlighteneth the eyes, He giveth health, life, and blessing. So he will make our lives easier as we following and obeying His words. It comes with a lot of travail, us being proven, walking through that fire, being tested constantly, having eyes on us, making us sweat at times because we're so nervous, because we're going through things. But hey, our hope in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, we know that He's going to heal us. He's going to give us life and blessings, man.
And if you decide not to do what the Most High says to do, He could put complete hell on you. Got an example of that with old boy from Boston, man. He just got a decade in prison. Because what? He started preaching that universal Gentile bullshit. You see? They got into a situation where they got down a chick and then got his ass taken to prison because what? He forsook the Lord. So the Most High forsook him. We don't want, especially what we're coming into, we don't want to be in that position, man. What else you got?
Got one more, just because you hit on it a little bit. This is Sirach 34 and 18. He that sacrificeth of a thing wrongfully gotten, his offering is ridiculous, and the gifts of an unjust man are not accepted.
So a lot of you guys who are taking the bag, you got it by unjust means, man. You got it by wicked means. You didn't labor because the scriptures tell you if you want to labor to get a bag, you can do that. There ain't nothing wrong with doing that in the sight of the Most High. But if you're gonna do it by wicked means, by way of what? Perverting, trying to pervert the truth, you see, and do the shit that we see you guys doing, bro, ain't nothing good coming to you. You see? Ain't nothing good coming to you. And most of these camps outside of Great Millstone have done that, man. That's why you see their doctrine switching up. They're taking these 501c3s. So the scriptures say the gift destroys the heart. And now look at them. You see? You got Nate talking about the name of Yahweh Shai is crap. Boy. Whew. So yeah, man. What you got on one?
Let me see here. So I got a couple of them. But I'm gonna bring this one out real quick. This is restarted on me. Okay. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him." Because we're dead to this life, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to live when Yahweh Shai returns. It tells you in Colossians the 3rd chapter. All right, it says, "If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us." So there you go. We're just talking about that, man. You got guys denying the Lord to live it up on this side, man. The last few seconds of this damn society, they want to sell out and take the bag, man. The Lord said if we suffer with him, we're going to reign with him, man.
Let me get one real quick. Romans 8:17, it says, "And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together." So it's told unto us multiple times, man, that we're going to have to suffer to enter into Yahweh Shai's glory. Because guess what? For Yahweh Shai to enter into the Father's glory, he had to suffer too. Yahweh Shai had to suffer. That means we have to suffer. Like Yahweh Shai told us, the servant is not greater than his Lord, man.
Yep.
Like a lot of you just like really don't get it because you haven't been rooted upon the true foundation. You haven't been rooted upon your Howard shot. You haven't believed on the key of our salvation. So that's why you're all over the place. Not knowing what the fuck is going on or what's about to come.
We're trying to find a way back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that godly estate, man. That's what this is about, man.
And we got
Not
the way
chilling. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got the way back. Yahweh Shai's the way back.
I got another one real quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then he
yes,
give
sir.
one to back you up right away, Bible show this Luke 9:26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my word, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels.
The thing is, what did Yahweh Shai say? I'm in the volume of the book it is written of me to do thy will, O Most High. So that goes into the law on grape. You got camps who are still ashamed of that. You see, trying to use that as a fucking means to call us grapers, when it's just the law telling you how to handle the situation of grape if it do happen. You see, so you got these guys slandering us, saying all manner of things, lies against us falsely for Yahweh Shai's sake, when that shit ain't true. But that's a part of the persecution. And guess what? That's going to ramp up. That's going to intensify. You see? You got something else?
And that universalism shit, that's being ashamed of the gospel, man. Because there is a separation between the chosen people,
holy people.
the holy people, you know, and the other nations, man.
Because nowhere is it written where it says Yahweh Shai is coming to save anyone outside of the elect of Israel. So when you talking about all nations, everybody can believe on Jesus and be saved, that means you are ashamed of the true narrative of what Yahweh Shai is coming to do according to the Most High's will.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
You got guys, you know what I'm saying, trying to slide Esau in there because they're ashamed to condemn the so-called white man.
I don't get it, man. This nigga used to fuck you. And before the entirety of the plantation. Rape you, your woman, and your children. And now all you have to do is believe on Jesus and be saved. Man, hell nah. If you, as an Israelite, if you don't want the vengeance that the Most High has promised to give unto us, you see, like giving our enemies over into our hand, man, you ain't right. After all this shit these people have done unto us, I'm talking about every single nation, they're all guilty, but Esau especially. If you don't want that, man, something is wrong with you.
And then, you know, when you're doing that, that's like treason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is.
The enlisting officer, Yahweh Shai, told us to do what? Prophesy against Mount Seir, man.
The commander of the Most High's host, man.
So get out there and prophesy against
Hey,
it, man.
Yahweh Shai is the general of the Most High's host. He told Joshua that when they met him on the way going into the promised land. You see, Yahweh Shai is the general. He's the top shotter in the heavens, man. You see, and he's coming to do the Father's will, and that does not include saving no heathen in no shape, form, or fashion. No matter how you try to spin the words. What's up?
We don't hate white people.
I know.
God hates white people.
A little ass fucking ponytail, fat neck ass nigga. Go ahead, bro.
It tells you in Baruch, give not thine honor to another people, or to a strange nation.
Man, we're gonna see so many niggas die this year. It's gonna be so many, man. It's gonna be so many dudes that die, bro.
Hey, just tomorrow when y'all wake up, go on the news and see how many people dead.
I ain't talking. I'm talking about.
And no, yeah, I'm just saying it's gonna start tomorrow, bro. Like tonight.
Our
We
people
see-
be
we-
getting
we-
smoked
we-
on
we
these
expect
days,
the rebels to
4
die.
days,
Yep.
holidays.
Because man, look, man. The most man. Listen, shit is about to get tighter, and we got to be even. We even got to be more on point, man.
God.
Yeah.
And now, if I could just say that if you're in that spirit, you're gonna have a holy people, which means a separate people. If you're in that universalism,
Everybody's
spirit,
included. Who's
You know?
holy then?
there's no holy people.
The Most High made a separation between His chosen people and the rest of the world, man. And that's what it is. That's what it was. That's what it is, and that's what it will be forever.
God.
That's the concept. Because the thing is, the promises are made to who? The Israelites. The oath to the Israelites. The law, statutes, commandments, the covenants, all to the Israelites, man.
Yep.
This is about the relationship between the Most High and His people that is being amended or repaired through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. That's what this is all about. And because we come with that true gospel, we're going to be demonized and persecuted for that because, hey, that's what it has to be. But the Most High assures us that what? Blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. These are the comfort that we take in the scriptures when we read about the harsh things that are coming and what the world wants to do to us. We're reassured that what? It's going to be all right. They've always done this. Because at the end of the day, they hate the Most High. They hate Yahweh Shah, so they're going to hate us because we come in that spirit. Yes or no?
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's what we're doing, man. Hey, like it tells us in the book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, that we're counted as sheep for the slaughter. We're sacrifices, man. You see? We're those first fruit spirits, that first offering unto the Most High, the best, the choice. You see what you have, the choice of your sheep or your lambs or what have you. That's what the elect of Israel are. And it's a sweet savor. And the Most High knows through his son Yahweh Shah, man.
I'm saying, it says we're living sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we die daily, you know, to this world, to the cares of this life, like we talked about earlier.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the, you know, the image that people try to uphold in this life, you know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the sacrifice. Having to be out there and be persecuted and lied on, that's part of the sacrifice. That's our reasonable service, man.
Yep. And I got that word reasonable real quick. It says, this is the definition in Oxford Dictionary. The first, I'll read both of the portions. First one says, of a person having sound judgment, fair and sensible, right? And that's what it is. You know, the men who are in this ministry who are sincere, you know, that's a characteristic, sound judgment. And then the second one says, as much as is appropriate or fair, moderate, right? So it's reasonable, it's fair for us to do this, what we're doing here, you know?
Yep. We'll also bring this one out real quick. Because we're talking about the persecution, because, hey, man, this could be the year where it really, really goes down, man. We got to take our minds there, man, and, you know, count the cost. But this is Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So that's talking about those who look well to their going. That word prudent means someone who looks well to their going, you know, the future and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And we see the evil coming, man. We're not fucking blind out here, man. We see what's going on through this word, through the prophecies, man. All the warnings the Lord has given us, man.
And
so we're hiding ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? We're hiding ourselves in this truth, man.
And we're prudent, and we'll go into these different news articles that pertain to prophecy. You'll have other camps trying to rebuke us for going into the news articles. This is what we're supposed to be doing, so we can measure the time diligently, man. So we can keep up with what's going on in the world and say, oh, that's prophetic. So now we can check the temperature of what's going on, so we, that's supposed to happen. Just like with the 6G shit coming out,
yeah, man.
That lets us know that the mark of the beast is close.
Yeah.
That lets us know, going into those articles and those memorandums and all this shit they're trying to do with it, that lets us know that the MOTB is close. And it could be sometime next year, man. Because all it takes is one Black Swan event for some shit to pop off, for them to put all these laws and legislation in place for security measures.
Right.
To secure the borders, to secure our people and our nation. Mm-hmm. We got to do this. We got to bring this online ASAP because we have terrorists here. You know the whole spiel.
We already know that that's Esau trying to protect his kingdom, huh? Mm-hmm. That's basically what it comes down to. Him trying to keep his kingdom. Him trying to be the ruler of this earth forever and ever. But that's not the story.
Prophecy, that he got to do it. So that's how we, that's us looking well to our going, keeping up with what's going on in the earth, man.
Yep.
Not bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yep. Man.
Bro, what are y'all doing? What the fuck is on y'all mind?
And that's why it says, the brother had pointed it out, prudent, the prudent man, meaning you considering the future. We know the prophecy is, we know the future. We be meditating on it. We be like, oh shit, it's getting closer. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers, like the other part of that verse that said, the simple pass on and are punished. These people they're simple.
We come across those articles like, oh shit, that's a video.
Yeah.
That goes in this prophecy, that, and we'll bring it up, few precepts into the video. But the trumpet that's being blown, man, we're the watchmen.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all really don't understand what the fuck going on. Y'all really want to be on YouTube with this YouTube ministry forever.
God.
Nah, that's about to get
So if that's the case, when do we go into the kingdom? When does it end? When do we get the glorification of the new bodies and everything else the Most High has promised? When will y'all start talking about the kingdom of heaven coming and Babylon being destroyed and being fervent about it?
God.
When do we move forward in prophecy according to you camps outside of us? Since we can't go into the articles, how do you tell when the times are near? Don't it tell you to measure the time diligently in itself? When you shall see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the earth, how you gonna know it's uproars and earthquakes in the earth if you ain't going into the articles and shit? Like, bro, what?
And that's because they're simple, and the men of the Lord are prudent. We hear about 6G, we're like, oh shit! Right away, the thing that comes to our mind is that MOTB, right? When they hear 6G, they think, oh shit, my internet's gonna be faster. Oh, my phone is gonna, never. It's
not
never.
Not only 6G, they said 6G and implantable devices for your body, bro. What is that? That's the mark of the motherfucker.
Put it right in front of you.
Come on, man. That's the MOTB. And it can very well be next year. So now, back to what we was talking about.
Tomorrow's next year.
Oh, yeah.
in a few minutes.
Or
15 minutes. 15 minutes. So, like I said, for all these guys thinking that it's all about the bag, when this MOTB comes online, guess what you're going to have to do to keep that bag? You're going to have to get the MOTB, and that's going to seal your fate. You see, that's going to seal your fate, man. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's prophesied that Esau will bring forth what they call the New World Order, you know what I'm saying, in these last days. So it's going to be done by drastic measures, man. It's not going to be some, silent, transition. He's going to use terror, he's going to use fear, he's going to use false flags, events. You see what happened in Australia, man, that's just the beginning of it, man.
They use a Hegelian dialect, the man, pressure from above, pressure from below.
Hey, bro, this whole shit with
Problem,
ICE,
action,
bro.
revolution.
This whole shit with ICE, bro, that's just gradualism of the government being after you, man.
Yep.
That's gradualism.
And not only that, the ones who are on the opposite end, these Edomites, they see the ICE stuff, and they're like, okay, I'm going to take this because this is going to assure me that I'm a true citizen, That's how they
Jay
think.
could go after it, bro, trying to be in the system.
Because they don't understand what's going on because they've shunned the knowledge of the Most High, man.
Yep.
They refuse to take heed to what we were telling them through the Spirit, and now they're about to have to deal with it on their own. And that's why it says their body's gonna be like dung upon the ground, man, because we're about to witness a lot of people die who have rebelled against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man.
Yep.
And once again, 2026 could be that year. That's what we're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be on the lookout, taking heed to everything going on in the news, but we know it's got to go down. It must. What's up, guys?
This is Romans 13 verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Yeah.
Meaning it's close, man. It's closer than you think, man. All right? And it says it's high time to wake out of sleep, meaning, you can't still be chasing the American dream, man. You got to be in a coma to still be thinking that you can have a piece of Esau's, society, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's over,
American Pie.
Yo, it's crazy because I be scrolling on social media, just hearing people talk like, oh, God, this motherfucker's just in the same fucking mode. Get the bag and baddies this. And, like, bro, I'm so tired of hearing you motherfuckers talk, bro. Because it's the same shit. Ain't nobody talking about the kingdom of heaven. Ain't nobody complaining about what's going on in the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the same bullshit. You niggas are still asleep. We're not asleep, man. Oh, let me get that real quick. Keep going.
It says, verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. You know, that goes into the spiritual armor of Yahweh Shemi Shah, spoken of in Ephesians the 6th chapter, man. We got to be girded up, ready for this spiritual battle, man. It's going to be thrust upon us, man. It's the biggest fight of our life. We finna enter into, man.
Yep.
It's not a game. It's not a joke, man. It's finna be real, in your face.
And you know how when you know, militaries go to battle, they do drills and shit, you know? That's what we doing. We're doing drills. This is spiritual drills here. Every, you know, the videos, the camps, lessons.
Where they say
Repetition.
the night is well spent and the day is at hand. Shit, this kingdom is on this fucking last leg, man. The kingdom of Yahweh Shemi Shah is around the corner, man.
Yep.
Closer than what you think.
Let me get this real quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:4. It says,
This place is.
"But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." That's what we open up with. You see, understanding and knowing that the end of all things is at hand, man. You see? Now, for you new listeners, that don't mean just go out here and say, fuck everything and just can't. No, man. You still have to move in the spirit. You still have to take care of what you need to take care of until you can't do it no more.
Yep.
You see? You still have to use some common sense. But the American dream is over. The house, white picket fence, and the golden retriever, that shit, that ain't never been their dream for the Israelites anyway.
Retirement.
That shit ain't no fucking retirement. No fucking pension. Ain't none of that shit. All that shit gone.
This place is through, bro. I'm doing deliveries tonight, and I had a delivery for Tiffany, right? I show up to the motherfucking house, and fucking dude in a dress, long blonde hair, opens the fucking door. I'm like, delivery for Tiffany? That would be me. I was like, this place is through, man. This place is
The most
through.
about to destroy this shit, man. He's bringing all this shit to an end, but you
I
have
was
the
like,
majority of our
this is
people in this,
some
man.
fucked up shit, man.
The majority of our people want this shit to continue
That's
on.
it.
And we're telling you, no, man, this shit is over. The Most High is closing the curtain on Babylon. What do you think we're pushing all these videos out saying the same things over and over and over again? Because the Most High is about to do this.
This place is through.
You see, the Most High is doing this, man. He's ending this shit. Finally, the kingdom of heaven is close. It's at hand, man. And once again, 2026 could be the year where shit going to even a higher drive, man.
No.
Where things speed up and intensify beyond anything that we've experienced up until this point.
Yep.
So we can't be in the spirit of being asleep. That's for these people to be. You see? These people, you see, still in darkness, man. Still in the deep slumber. Hey, gross darkness covering the people.
God.
But this is our 1 Thessalonians 5:7. It says,
Oh, I was just thinking about that, man.
1 Thessalonians 5:7, it says, "For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for in the helmet the hope of salvation." And that's how we're moving. As we put on the whole armor of the Most High, man, that's why we're doing what we're doing on the daily. Things that you don't even see us do on the cameras, man, because we're living this. Because we know what's coming. We're being circumspect. We're seeing that people are on edge. You see? This is on his last leg, man.
What's that one verse? Put on as the elect.
God, yep. So it tells us to be what? Be sober, be as in the day, because we have the light. We have the light. We have the understanding of what's about to happen, what's going down.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want to get caught out here slipping. So that's why we have to be firmly rooted in what we've been called to do. Serving the Lord, pushing forth the word, man. You see, making sure we're serving Yahweh Ba'ashim and Yahweh Shah. You see that? So it goes on to say, oh, the hope of salvation. That's what we're hoping for too. Because a lot of you Israelites are afraid of Jacob's trouble coming because you don't believe in the hope of the salvation. We do. And that's why we're embracing everything that's coming our way. Because it's got to happen. It's prophecy, man. The most I said it was going to happen, it's got to happen. So what should you be doing knowing and understanding that? You should be in the spirit of what? calibrating your spirit to the Most High, getting on His program. So when it goes down and the judgments are being poured out, you can have that confident hope that, hey, man, I did what the Lord's He told me to do, man. And you can pray to the Lord without what? Being wavering, without being shaky.
Mhm.
You see that? Because you've passed the time of your sojourning here in fear. That's what we're doing here, man. Oh, you guys are so boring. Y'all don't never do nothing. Nigga, because we know it's coming. And we're hoping that the Most High has mercy upon us to take us up out of it, man. So 1 Thessalonians 5:9, it says, for the Most High have not appointed, listen, 1 Thessalonians 5:9, for the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. And that's what we've been given, man. We've been given the hope in Yahweh Shah. You see, the hope that allows us to receive salvation, man. You see that? So we can live together with him. We're moving in the spirit with him. Being obedient to what he told us to do. You see that? And we comfort one another by doing what? Giving out the understanding, preaching the gospel constantly, man. Edifying one another. You see, exhorting brothers to stay in the spirit, to keep the faith, to embrace what all that the Most High said was coming our way. Because what? We're moving on into the kingdom, man. And it's gonna be it's gonna be turbulent.
It's gonna be a rough transition.
It's gonna be very violent, man. We're gonna see a lot of death, a lot of dead bodies, people we know being taken out harshly, man. It's gonna get, so we have to have our minds what? Rooted in the faith, trust, and belief in Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, man.
We got some from the comment board right away, Baba Shah. This is the brother Spiritual Arc 144K5. Shalom. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. You know? And that's the thing, man. Everything we're going through is leading us up to receive the promises that were made to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man.
That's what it's all about, man. The Most High is faithful, bro. And that's what a lot of, and that goes back to believe that you have to have faith. And a lot of our people don't have faith to believe that, man. So that's why they're fighting so hard to keep what? Keep their hand upon Esau's blessing and not wanting the end. Because they don't see nothing beyond this. We find ourselves in the most blessed position than anyone on this planet Earth, man, because the Most High has given us this gift of faith to believe. You see, unto salvation, man.
Yeah.
While everybody else is still stuck cleaving up to this fucking loser Esau, not knowing that he's about to meet his demise. Because you devils are about to lose. That's all that's written for you. There is no other outcome for you Edomites or any of you heathen nations. You're going to lose, man. You see? That's what the Most High has foretold. Because Israel has the victory through Yahweh Shah. There's nothing good written to happen for none of you heathen. So, God.
This is Psalms 50 and verse 15. This is one of my favorites right here, man. And this is to boost the faith of the elect, man. You know, us as well, you know. Lord willing, we are the elect.
Whoa.
So this is Psalms 50 and verse 15. It says, and call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. That's it, man. That's what we're going to do. That's the game plan, man. It's not complicated, all right? It's simple. the day of trouble is at hand. We're gonna have to go through it, man. There's no avoiding, there's no sticking your head in the damn sand and making it go away. Nah, man. When the day of trouble comes, we're gonna call on the Lord, man. Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah. Those are the names necessary for salvation, man. All right? And he says he's gonna deliver us, and we're gonna glorify him, man. Because it's all for the glorification of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He's finna show his power and flex in the earth, man. To let everybody know who the true and only living power he is, man. He's finna rescue his elect, his remnant, man. That's what's written. So we're gonna have to be in a position of difficulty and a position of trouble in order for this to take place, man. That's it, man.
Let me get one real quick. This is Deuteronomy 1:30. It says, Yahweh your power, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. It's the same power that's with us now, man. Yahweh is with us, man. He hasn't forsaken us. No matter what these heathen will want you to believe, Yahweh is still the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Israel, man. He's still our God. He's the God that fought to deliver us from Egypt. He's the God that's going to fight to deliver us out of the hands of these modern day Egyptians, these Edomites, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to fight for us. So, like the brother said, and like we know according to what's written in the scriptures, so his name can be magnified. That's the only reason Egypt was a superpower. And that's another loser's legacy that you Israelites love to cleave unto. Like, you're not Egyptians, man. You're not Hamites. Y'all niggas love it.
Hey, bro.
2/3 of losers, bro.
And it's not just Southern Kingdom, bro. It's Northern Kingdom.
Just,
You know, showing that we the same people.
Bro, look at all these losers that Jake loves to cleave unto. And when we talking about the winning team,
They want to be on the
Jake,
Browns.
yeah,
They're playing on the Browns and shit.
yeah, we talking about the winning team. You know what I'm saying? The team that can't lose, even though it looks like we down forever. It's been ordained for us to get the greatest victory the world has ever seen. But Jake still want to cleave onto these loser ass Hamites, these loser ass shit. The heathen. One of the bros sent a video of a black bitch in a gas station. It was a whole bunch of Buddhist monks in there, and she was in there acting like the fucking spirit of the Lord had came down upon her in the store crying. I can't believe my eyes. It's just a whole bunch
Thought
of
they were holy
Buddhists.
men.
Yeah, and the dog came and laid beside her. She touching the dog, crying and shit like she having a fucking out of body experience.
People are gone.
And like the elder said, she'll come across the prophets and cuss us the fuck out.
Gone.
So fucking losers, man.
Ass backwards.
What's up?
I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna say it.
God damn, man. Jake is a bunch of fucking losers, man. Not us. We're done with that black, brown, Hispanic bullshit, man.
That shit is
Loser shit, man. We're on to the victory.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we're moving forward to the victory, just like our Lord Yahweh Shai did before us, man. Lord willing, we're allowed to endure.
You know what? I was laughing, bro, because I was
2026,
thinking about the dog god.
Oh yeah.
What's, yep. Bro, I was thinking about that today, bro, and I was seeing so many fucking people with their motherfucking dogs out today, bro. It's like, man, bro, they people are the fucking spirit of Egypt, bro.
Yep.
It's gone. Delusional.
What else y'all got, man? We'll start closing it down in a minute.
I got Matthew 6, and this is our Lord Yahweh Shai talking. It's start at 19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." So that's the difference between the men of the Lord and these people who are outside of this ministry, outside of this truth. You know, we're laying our treasures in heaven, in eternal treasures. You know, none of us are going to be taking a bag to have some type of temporary comfort on this side. You know, it says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." Right, and obviously that's where our minds are focused on the kingdom. It says, "The light of the body is in the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?" And then that's the majority of these people, you know, just in straight darkness. And then the last one, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. He cannot serve the Most High in Mammon.
And we got is that the most high mammon, man. We got everything that we need to have. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to have everything we want because we had everything we wanted. What would be the point of going to the kingdom? You know, we're supposed to be put into a straight place, man. Having our daily bread, rent paid, clothes, able to get drink, whatever we need, man. The Most High is giving it to us.
Yep.
You see?
And if you're in this, you know, you can't have one foot in the world and one foot in the truth. You know, and there's no such thing. You're basically, you know, tied to the affairs of this wicked ass place. You know, like we started out the lesson. Our focus, our priority is the ministry, is this truth.
What's more important than that, man?
It's gonna ramp up too. As we start to see them put more laws and legislation into place, we're gonna go into a different mode of pushing these videos out before they cut us off, because the family of the word is coming too. These are all things that must happen before we can go to the next glory, man. Everything's got to be fulfilled. Not one. The Most High is not going to hold one thing back because you Israelites are not ready to move on. You see? What's up?
I got two real quick. It's something from the comment board right here. This is from the Hopeful Elect 144K. Shalom, Maki, Abashma Shabrakatah. He posted this right here. Matthew 10 and verse 38. It says, "And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me." And we were talking about that, man. You know, how us being in this truth, you know, we're a living sacrifice, man. And we have to go through the straight gate, man. It's part of that cross, man. And how Shai went through it, we got to go through it on our own levels, you know what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. So the best thing is to just
embrace it.
Bite down, you know what I'm saying?
Embrace it, man. And like, bro, ain't no way around it. It's like we've been put, you know, when you take a cattle to start to get slaughtered or whatever, it's only one way they can go through that slaughterhouse. It's only one path. It ain't a whole bunch of paths that way they can run out and do whatever they want to do. Is when they open that gate up, it's only one motherfucking way they can go through it. You know, and that's what we got to do. You know, you got to embrace it. Pray for the Most High to give you the courage to endure what's coming, and that's what and believe that He'll do it, man. And believe that He's with you. Like, bro, He's telling us He's with us. He told us not to fear. We have to believe in these things, especially as this shit intensifies more and more and more, man. That's what we got to do. Because it was never a game from the jump. And we've never taken it as a game. We've always taken this deadly serious, as we've been taught to do. Everybody outside of us has been playing around and bullshitting, thinking that what we're telling them is a bunch of fairy tales and fables. But they're about to see real soon that everything that we've been speaking out of this book is what's about to happen to them or happen around them in real time. And next year, this year, you see, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua could very well take this to another level, man. And Lord willing, He does. Lord willing, He does, man, because we ready to get the fuck up out of here. Tired of this shit. Let's get it.
I got another one real quick. You know, we was talking about, you know, the salvation from our enemies in ancient Egypt. So this is Exodus chapter 13. Exodus chapter 14 and verse 13. "And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, which He will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever."
And that happened because what? The Most High did it so He can magnify His name. The same things about to befall these damn Edomites and the rest of these heathen, man. You see? It's all for the Most High's name to be magnified. It's all for His glory. And we're just the ones that He's going to use, you see, in these crazy situations to get His glory through. Just like it was when He delivered us out of ancient Egypt, man. If we never went through that tribulation, how could the Most High ever have His name glorified?
Show His power that He's there.
If we was never in Egypt for 400 years in captivity, how would the Most High be able to even work the miracle of delivering us out of that? You know, so we had to be put in that situation so the Most High could come and save us. And this time the salvation is gonna be even greater, man. You see? What you got?
And it says, "Ye shall see them no more again." You know what I'm saying? Same thing gonna happen with Esau, man. Once the Lord takes these damn devils out, puts them in captivity for 1,000 years, they gonna be up out of here, man.
Job 20.
Come.
Oh my Lord, how much you know, shot. Good Lord.
Yeah, then Moses told me, said, "Be still."
Chill.
That reminds me of what is it?
King David.
Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I'm the Most High, man. That's all we gonna do, man. We continue to have faith, not get all frantic and shit and get all, running around with a chicken, like a chicken with his head cut off and shit like these people. We gonna wait on the Lord, man, just like we did in ancient Egypt. And watch what happens, man. It's gonna be even greater than the deliverance of ancient Egypt. All right, now this is the last one. Verse 14, it says, "The Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace."
You want real quick. Psalms 46 and 10, it says, "Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen." How is that going to be done? It's going to be done by him delivering us out of these crazy situations. It's going to be done by him finally saving the elect of Israel for us to rule in the earth. And we're going to force the heathen to worship the Most High. For us to come into the fullness of what? Authority in the earth. What has to happen? We got to be saved. Right?
Somebody gotta be saved.
We gotta be saved. Shit. We gotta be delivered. For us to get to this point where the Most High is going to be exalted worldwide by everybody on the earth. That lets us know the elect has to be delivered out of every crazy situation the Most High is going to put them into for us to get to this point.
What about Esau's robot dogs and his laser weapons and all that? The Lord said, "Be still."
Hey, so it says what? I will be exalted in the earth. How is that going to be done? The Most High working mighty miracles on behalf of the elect, man, and Lord willing to be a part of that number. And as the elect is ushered into the fullness of the kingdom of heaven, what are they going to do? They're going to put Yahweh up on that pedestal for the rest of the world to worship him, man. So that lets us know that the Most High is not going to just leave us here to be trampled underfoot by the enemy, man. He got us. This is all that you find written in the scriptures. What y'all got, man? We'll close it out.
All right, one more. Deuteronomy 20. All right, here it is right here.
I can grab this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is let's see. Yeah. This is Baruch 5 and 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. So that's what it is, this ministry, gathering us all up, putting us in, getting us prepared, getting us, in the right mindset for the times we're coming into, for that day of wrath, putting on as the elect,
Building up that faith, man.
It's all remembrance, because like it tells you in Jude, though you once knew this, we're all, the elect is being sealed right before your eyes, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
So this is Deuteronomy 20, verse 1. It says,
Hey, this shit about to be crazy.
yeah.
It's about to be crazy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 20, verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them. For the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Al-Shai, thy power is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people, and shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, you approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them.
And that's something that you got to overcome through faith, hope, trust, and belief. Because we are in the flesh. Like Yahweh told us, man, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So that's why we have to always be in a constant spirit of sending up prayers. For more spiritual gifts, we have to send up prayers for, I got to keep saying it, courage, bravery. Hell, I've been praying lately to embody the spirit of our righteous forefathers, man. Because our righteous forefathers were very courageous. They're very bold and brave and very firm. And we need that same type of spirit to get through what we're about to go through, man. To be in that spirit of not fearing. No matter what we're going to have to face. You see, because we serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, we can't be moved, man. You see? That's not a legacy of those who believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They will never move. So finish it up, bro.
All right, verse 4, here it is right here. It says, for the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, your power is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you.
And that's what it is all throughout the scriptures, man. You see?
God.
And so with that,
So like it, just because he brought that out, I have to bring this
Whatever.
real quick. This is 2 Kings 6 and 16. Actually, I'll start at 15. It says, and when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered,
Hey, if I may add, just think about in nowadays when you see these troops rolling in, these tanks rolling in. This is the mindset you got to have. Go ahead, brother.
It says in verse 16, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
because we have the heavens on our side, man. We got Yahweh and Yahweh Shai on our side. We got the heavenly host on our side. You see? We got all that, man. Their carnal weaponry and military might look like it outnumbers us, but we outnumber them in the spirit, man. So that's the difference. And the spirit is going to triumph the physical, 10 times out of 10. You got it.
Last verse. It says, and Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots and fire round about Elisha.
Hey, our help from on high.
God.
Because
Hey,
the
his
Most
name-
High is with us, man.
They don't call him the Lord of hosts for nothing, you know?
Oh my God. Good.
Good, brother.
All right, man. So, hey, that's another New Year's Eve destruction done, and we are officially in 2026. Hey, it's about to go down. So, may Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai be with us all, man, and may we keep the faith and stay fervent and go even harder this year. There's going to be more trials, there's going to be more tribulations, you're going to be tested even more in your mental, physical, whatever situation we may go through, man. Keep your eye on Yahweh Shai and know that this is a part of the walk. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. This is what it has to be. And this is the only way for a son of God to return back to his glory. You see, with our brother in the heavens, man. This is the only way. So Lord, that was edifying to you brothers on the comment board and to whoever else may be watching. We're going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakab, Wadash.
A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful of that Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
Abad, babal.
Abad, babal. And shalom to the elect.
That's right. It's going down, man. Let's shoot fireworks. You about to lose, bro.